Hello and welcome everybody to a very special Warhammer Wednesday. As you can tell, we have some professionals joining us.
I guess so.
Special guests over
Heavy
here.
hitters, some 40K heavy hitters.
The Hobby Goblins Incorporated. And I'm going to plug them right now because we've been hanging out with them for a few hours before. Really cool dudes. Thank you guys so much for making the trek all the way over here. Where are you guys from?
Ooh, Jacksonville, Florida.
Got it.
To Austin, Texas.
We're right around the corner.
It's right around the corner.
So, put a game here together for you. An absolute slaughter.
Yeah.
Me and Jay are the epitome of casuals.
Yeah, we're
Just
very casual.
Having fun. We're combat patrol. These gentlemen just came from a tournament, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Indeed. We did guilty. But we couldn't have won the tournament because it's still going on. So take that. Rest
Oh,
easy
there you
with
go.
that.
They were like, all right,
Yeah.
peace out.
All right.
No, but they are awesome on YouTube. Check them out. Really high-quality battle reports. In fact, they're going to be doing some art stuff as well
That's
soon.
right. Next Saturday night.
I'm going to put the link down below, guys. Click on it. Sub to their channel. It's a small, elite community. I highly recommend getting into the hobby. You know that I'm very passionate about Warhammer 40K. And it's an elite group and like-minded people just having fun, cracking a few beers, and making new friends. And here's our new friends.
Welcome.
So now we're going to get our faces smashed because we put together a awesome battle report. We're going to do doubles. What's doubles? Basically, two different armies on each side ally together and take on two opponents.
Right.
And we got some interesting armies here for you. Some interesting bedfellows. Obvious ones on me and Jay. So let's check out the army lists now, shall we? Here we go. Here is what the Emperor has put together to defend this Imperial sector. On planet Baldemic, we have the 72nd Mechanized Guard Unit, the rear guard unit, the Baldekians, and they have a Rogel Dorn. This is actually the first time I'm ever going to use a Rogel Dorn. I'm very excited. I'm cheating a little bit. I hard countered. I saw that there was a horde coming, so I'm going to cheat. And I've got some anti-horde tanks to support us. Some wyverns here, supported by some hellhounds. I've got some rough riders that I've never played with and that are painted amazingly, so I can't wait to try those out. Of course, Lord Solar is leading the way for the guard. I've got one unit of extra muscly Cadians. They're not Catachans, but they got a little gym jealous and so got into the gym. And then we've got some Krieg to help out. Both of those units are going to have some flamethrowers and some grenade launchers, again, to hard counter the incoming Orc Chaos Horde. But Jay, what do we have here? Our hearts are filled with hope when we see on the battlefield coming down in drop pods a Space Marine force.
Yeah, so we have a detachment of Flesh Tearers. Starting off with my Warlord, he's a captain with the jump pack. He'll be assisting those other jump pack assault intercessors. Then I have a squad of intercessors. Regular squad of intercessors, squad of heavy intercessors with a biologist.
Oh, so cool!
And then I have a chaplain leading some Terminators, and a Brutalis Dreadnought right there, and some infiltrators.
Glory to the Emperor! Let us defend the planet Baldemic from the filthy Xenos and Chaos Hordes incoming. We shall see. Now, what's coming at us? We'll find out right now.
Soft approaches, the Goblin Incursion, with Tuska Demon Killer. Well, a war boss, anyway. Leading 20 orc boys. Just a simple loadout, just a simple truck. We've also got a pack of Beast Naga boys with their big Beast Naga brother. He's in the list as well. Gonna have a good time with him. We've got a 10-pack of Commandos for that sweet infiltrate. We've got 2 5-packs of Storm Boys for God knows what. A couple of packs of Gretchen to die at the right time. An extra pack of Beast Naga Boys all by themselves. And of course, those trucks on the battlefield.
All right, and as far as the Khorne Chaos incursion here that we have, we got Lord Invocatus and also a Lord Eater's Lord on Juggernaut. We're going to have some Khorne Berserkers in a Rhino. The Jackals there are going to go ahead and try to help out a little bit and take some objectives. 2 Exalted 8-bound units. So more heavy hitting there, and then some Chaos Spawn just to help out in some objectives. So we'll see what we get.
All right, take us away, Hosen.
Well, first things first, we need to figure out who's going to go first, right? We've got our mission on the board. Data that we need is who's going to go first. Now, me and Jay rolled for deployment. I think Julian and Joe
Julian,
Joe
Joe,
decide
I like
our
it.
fate for tempo.
Let's get
Julian
it.
and
Let's
Joe. You know, my best friend when I was very young was a guy named Julian.
Ah, there's not many of
Very
us.
best friend.
All
I
right.
know. There
I
was.
like
He
that
lived
one.
across the
Appreciate it.
street from me, and so please don't kill me.
It's
Because
the
best
shooting
friends
phase.
don't kill best friends.
We don't. We don't.
All right, here we go. Hiya!
Come
Oh,
on.
crap.
I see a 2,
Another
3.
son of a gun. That's unfortunate.
Well, the speed of the game did just increase by a fair margin.
Yeah.
That will give us an opportunity to potentially close the gap and to get into action before we meet too much gunfire. So the next step for our pre-game stuff is, of course, execute our scout moves.
Yeah.
We do have some over here as World Eaters. Everybody knows.
So are you saying that we just lost?
Oh, no, it's going to take us a while to get to anybody winning or losing, no matter how you play.
I do think that the difficulty went up because that's like
yes,
basically
it does.
one extra turn of shooting that we just lost.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Because this unit now, you're going to see the 2 units, they're going to move up and get danger close.
That's
if
right.
You if you don't want it there. So
Okay, turn 1 was a lesson from Hobby Goblins in positioning, and we were a little bit surprised at how quickly some of these units can get up in our face. What the fuck?
Well,
These guys are about to smash into the Flesh Terrors, and then they're going to consolidate into the tank, and guess what? They're going to do it. When we left a squad of intercessors or infiltrators and the Hydra here, we didn't expect to be, overwhelmed on this end. I tried to counter with some Rough Riders. Didn't work out. That unit wiped.
Switch back to the green dice.
yeah,
So 5s or 6s.
2, 4, 6, 8. 1 Marine left.
8 got through, so
8
it's
got
actually, it would be 8
Oh.
body equivalent. It's
Yeah.
going to wipe the squad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Give me 2 of them.
They jump back down.
Yep, and then if you want to go ahead and just consolidate them, Joe, into go and touching that tank. They can't fight it. They've already fought. They're exhausted. But that'll at least pin him there through this turn.
This unit nearly wiped. The tank hasn't taken any damage, though. No, actually. Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, we're calling these guys
So
an
we
Uber, I
will
think.
not get to see what these guys do.
I don't think so. That's the other thing too. They look awesome though.
They look great,
Oh, they're beautiful.
but
It's like
they're gonna die.
it's whenever you're at the game store and you walk in and you're playing your buddies like, yeah, I just painted this model. It looks great.
Yeah.
and they're like,
And then
oh,
it dies.
interesting.
It dies first turn.
It'd be a shame if someone killed it.
I hate this game. And I'm never playing this again. And then next Sunday you're gonna play.
You go play all over again. Okay, so what is your toughness?
3
Come on,
6s.
6s.
1 6. It
Right.
don't matter.
How many wounds do they have?
4, 6. So 3 guys are dead.
Perfect.
The Orc Horde is moving up towards the board, securing objectives, basically looking it called the Wog in the first turn, which meant a few orcs wiped all the Imperial Guard almost instantly.
They really got up close real quick.
What's
Pretty quick.
cool is I really feel like I'm actually playing the real orcs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
orcs
They're like,
done at what they would normally do.
Yeah.
like
Charging
in lore.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, doing this twice here. There we go.
Okay, so we're looking at 8, 12. It's 12 saves at a -1.
So you get 6 up.
Okay. So, how many?
12 dice, please,
12
sir.
6 ups.
2.
Two successfully saved.
2
And
saved.
10 bodies would die at 1 wound.
That is everybody.
Before you move those, Jay, let me just not get lazy here because I've got a chair by me. All those guys, we would need to qualify their attacks, right? This guy should have been based. All of the guys up front should have been based. The other guys would have gotten a 3-inch movement to try and base, right? So if you want to just push this guy around to right there and then measure him from that tank, it looks like he might be able to step up and
I
touch
think
that
he
guy.
would be able to step into
Okay.
the tank.
Well, feel free to go ahead and bring them 3 inches towards that tank once those bottles are gone.
He's touched. Now, if only one can, are you saying all can?
Yeah, all it takes is for a model for you to be in. They all have to observe the 3-inch that they can move. They don't get to move an indefinite amount.
We're going to drop one of them. So that's 9.
That's how it goes, guys.
I'm sure there's a
minus
lot
2.
of. I'm sure what 2 damage apiece or something.
2
like
damage
that?
apiece, and it's 9 of them at
9.
minus
1,
2.
2,
9 models.
It's just 9 models.
Yeah,
nine.
just
nine.
Just
One-
take one
one
away,
dude's-
put
one-
one guy back.
We'll leave the flamer there.
And then, and
You
then you still
fools!
have the Lord.
You're playing right into my plan.
Yeah, there's the Lord Invocatus.
Call him an Uber.
Good, man, because
thanks for showing
I just recently had a set of 8 bound painted, and I am so excited to do what he just did
Dude,
to
World
Jay
Eaters
in the
are
future.
fun.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
loving orcs, you're going to really enjoy World Eaters.
Yes,
And-
I do.
and
love
with-
it.
We did a few counters here, and this is what's remaining is the Orc Commandos kind of bogging up the tanks, doing exactly what Hosen wants them to do. However, Jay has had more success on the left flank. Jay pouring fire into the World Eaters, making some charges there.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
that's a good roll there.
Up to 6. You got 4 of them.
Nice.
To stop it, let's see. Let's see.
He
Okay, all right,
oh,
I'm gonna
one.
poke one there. Okay.
Come on.
2.
Okay.
Very good.
All right, see if I feel those.
Want to do
I
more.
do
wanna
this
do more.
time. Okay.
Felt them both.
So this guy is going to go away, and then we will spill that.
Jay is doing work on the left flank.
Alrighty. That's all my turn.
And crumbling that, but not enough to get one stubborn berserker managed to survive over there. We're in trouble, but we did learn quite a bit, and I'm happy to see my orc boys fully intact because I am secretly an orc player. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, so we'll see what happens at the end of turn 2. Stranger things have happened. These guys could roll very poorly, and we could roll very well and start chewing through some orcs. So we'll see. Let's see turn 2.
Yeah, I do want to mention, I saw somebody asked about, or mentioning about getting into the game, always wanted to.
Yeah.
Guys, the community for 40K is, again, it's incredible. So if this is something that seems like you might be interested in it,
Jump
just
in.
go meet a stranger. If you see somebody at a shop playing, go say hello. Chances are they're going to be super excited to share this thing that they're so passionate about.
Yeah,
And if
thank
not,
you for that.
you know,
Yeah.
I'll try again.
Well, no, y'all really like y'all are a really good like representation
Yeah,
of the
they are.
community.
There's-
Yeah, and
Thank you, man.
yeah,
Thank you.
it's really great having you. on.
Definitely appreciate that. But the bad news is that I saw it's 7:30, and we've got 15 hours in front of us.
Yeah.
So we've got about an hour
Yeah.
left for
Yeah,
this
yeah.
friendly
Yeah, yeah.
murder,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then we've got to hit the road back to Florida.
Sure,
For sure.
no
Yeah.
problem.
So we'll make the most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's make the
Time
most
flies
of
when
it.
you're having fun.
We're gonna leave you guys
really?
some
Oh,
nuggets, though, man. We're gonna
yeah.
leave you some Warhammer nuggets here.
Yeah, I want to come back and see some good good games there now.
So
Yeah.
if we can hit a 9-inch charge, then we might turn this thing.
You might.
We can do that.
All right, Flamer.
That's a good one.
It's
now
about
we
time.
back.
Yeah.
11.
That's gonna be it.
Strength 6 is
2s.
versus all hits. 11.
That looks pretty bad for those jackals.
11
really bad.
armor piercing dose.
Yes. So we're they don't have an armor. save. That's going to cut right through, but I do have a 6-up. Feel no pain.
Feel no pains.
And what was 11 you said there?
How many
11.
damage?
11.
Just one each?
You need to
One
save
each.
2
Yeah,
to have a
one each.
body left.
There you go. There you go. There's
Okay.
3.
We
3
have
of them
2
there?
bodies left.
Yep. So that's going to kill the others here.
man.
So.
I think we just won.
One.
One. Yeah.
That's a 3-sided dice. I
Yeah.
don't stand much of a chance there, do I? All right,
Dang.
I will take one more body.
All right.
You rolled 2 6s?
Yeah, you did.
That white unit should be wiped.
That's officially all the 6s I'm allowed, actually.
Oh, my
God damn it. That's 2 each?
Yes, sir.
You just wiped the squad.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, we got the lieutenant.
The lieutenant.
What?
Not a fucking one.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
My poor lieutenant.
That's
Lieutenant
okay.
Dan.
I didn't really expect
legs.
to pick up the unit. I was hoping I would, and so thank you very much. But had I not, the idea being just stack the OC on that objective.
Yeah,
If I can just
course.
brute force, take
Yeah.
the command points.
Charge.
Let me. No, I got the my
Shooting from the Terminator.
Yeah, the
No,
Terminators.
what are you going to shoot with the Terminators?
Gretchen.
Let's shoot
Is
the-
it, if you wanna
Don't you shoot these, Gretchen.
Gretchen.
I'm gonna try.
Don't. I'm telling you,
Because
Jay,
if you shoot,
don't
you
shoot
shoot
these,
yourself out
Gretchen.
of combat.
Gretchen.
I will take
Yeah,
this
that-
about
thank you for
understanding
that.
these
That's very
synergies,
nice.
understanding how the units are going to
Yeah, we
interact
wouldn't-
with the tabletop.
Yeah.
All right, so assault cannon first.
If we were in a tournament, though, you wouldn't have said nothing.
Not true.
And then, you say stuff?
I am I don't go to a tournament to win a tournament. I go to a
Really?
tournament to make friends. So you'll never see me.
I don't wanna make friends.
Like my buddy
Well,
here fighting
you would
for first.
instantly be my friend the
Right.
first time you tell me something nice like that.
Yeah, we're always going to have a good
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
All right, so 6 shots from the assault cannon. These are devastating wounds. So I
Oh,
put
yeah.
it on
Here,
there.
Let's go here.
Okay, yeah,
Because
'cause-
knowing that the shooting
Yeah.
is unnecessary
Yeah.
and knowing that there's no need to get rerolls to hit against a
Okay.
toddler,
Yep.
we're just going to go ahead and push it.
All right, so there's one devastating one. So.
All right. Or on 5. He taught me that.
You roll a lot of 6s
See.
and 5s.
Stop using my dice.
Them blue dice are going crazy.
Yeah, these
I learned that from watching Julian.
Hey, man, these
Shout
are
out
nice.
to you, our Overlord board.
All right, now, just so y'all agree, we are in 3 table quarters. Yes?
Yes.
It depends
2,
here.
3, actually
Yeah.
4. You're in
Uh-huh.
4.
Yeah.
All right,
1,
we'll
2,
get
3,
engaged
4.
on all fronts. I was just making sure.
No,
If you
but-
want to do the charges.
All right, here we go. 7.
You need the 9. I want the 7.
Just
Unfortunately,
barely.
You need the 9.
By the
I wanted
skin.
the 7. You're
Oh,
9
yeah,
inches away.
Oh,
Yo, he
yeah,
wanted
that's right,
7.
that's
You
right.
needed 9.
Give me
because
that.
It's 9 inches away. Go
Y'all better
ahead.
take that reroll,
Go
buddy.
ahead, take the reroll.
Better take that
All right.
reroll.
9.
There you go, there you go.
9.
Nine.
We got it. For the win.
Oh.
Fucking red dice. I hate the red dice. I mean,
Hey, I'm
But
just picking
truthfully,
it up.
you just
There's
pick it up?
only
Yeah, I was
one
gonna say,
rule
just
and
one
then
word?
they're
Yeah.
done.
That makes sense.
truthfully though, I mean
What?
he tied them up for that's a lot of combat power.
Yeah,
just
this
to tie
is
them
a
up.
lot of combat
That
power.
Can you
is
explode?
another thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
thank
see if you
you.
explode.
6. No.
Janky things I might be able to show you over the course of this turn. Jordan
Sure,
might be able to show
sure.
you. I can tell you, I have checked in the future
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
and saw that we didn't really bring competitive lists to play with.
No.
We brought toolboxes.
Yeah. Right.
And
Yeah.
so much like that 7 I just plucked from the nethers, I called at the top of this game that you guys are in good shape for this game. I do believe that by the time 5 turns have played out, that
We
those
might
scores
have
would be
it,
great.
yeah.
But let's
'Cause
get one more rotation.
Those Space
in.
Marines, man. You haven't really done anything to the Space Marines.
Right, right. Well, it's
Yeah, you
it
deleted
can
one
be
unit, though.
deceptive.
Yeah.
Right. So the play this turn is going to be to try to take you and knock you down to 5 or less primary points. If I can pull you off of that objective and pull you off that objective and have you come into your turn with 0 primary after we've just scored 15, mind you, that really adds a good bit of point scoring to it. So let's just see what we can do here.
Okay.
Let's flip over some secondary calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be there. That was a CD roll.
That's money.
No, that's his ability.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just ability.
Yeah.
Just the
Yeah,
ability.
it's the
this guy.
Oh, my
God damn it. That's 2 each.
Yes, sir.
You just wiped the squad.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, we got the lieutenant.
The lieutenant.
What?
Not a fucking one.
Perfect.
Oh, man.
My poor lieutenant.
That's
Lieutenant
okay.
Dan.
I didn't really expect
legs.
to pick up the unit. I was hoping I would, and so thank you very much. But had I not, the idea being just stack the OC on that objective. If I can just brute force take the command points away. Or the
Yeah, we can get closer. We would still be behind in turn
Well,
2, but then 3, 4, 5, we would take it over.
That's where it's at.
we can take these few minutes, right, that we've got left, and we can either roll some dice really quickly, or we can do a bit of theory on what would
I'd like
happen
to
with the
do
rest of
theory.
the
So
game.
we are stopping, and because the Hobby Goblins have a 15-hour drive back to Florida from Texas, and as we are, they are veterans at this, they can kind of see what is incoming. So if we will go to the overhead view, and I'm going to give it to Hosen to kind of theory craft what would happen on the next turns. So we're about to take our turn 2. You let us know.
Turn 3. But
turn-
yes, yes,
yep,
yes.
turn 3.
Okay, so coming into turn 3, this is now the bottom of the turn, right? Meaning we've got 2 additional rounds of scoring opportunities after this turn, but they go second. So that means that that's actually a power position for end of game scoring. We have a limited number of resources on the table. They're placed and positioned
so you've
well.
got, what is it, 2 Gretchens, 1 squad of Storm Boys, 1 Chaos Spawn. What is inside
2.
here?
That truck is empty.
Empty truck. And here?
Beast Snagaboss and Beast Snagaboys.
Okay, so that's a good threat. And then this?
That is War Boss and 7.
But in massive danger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically what happens on your turn, without an issue, you don't have anything over here that you need to focus.
No.
Right? And as
So
we
we're
talked
good
about at the
there.
beginning, you only need to hold 3 objectives.
Right.
So now that we don't have a footprint, a series of units that can threaten this area, you can actually let go of this whole corner and set your sights on a different 3 objectives.
Okay.
Right. So your push is likely going to be to come over here and push Dreadnought into the center of the table.
Yeah.
Make sure it can jump up in here and grab those. It might not get here this turn. It'll get here next turn. These guys, however, can get here this turn, get OC on that point, maybe even pop the truck and take the objective. So potentially you score that for the following turn, but at minimum you score it turn 5. So that's going to be points for you. Between all of the firepower you have here, you're going to be able to clear that objective. You're
Yeah,
probably
this
going to
one.
bring the Wyvern up, put it on that objective, and then Solar, your Rogel Dorn, is likely going to take care of the other
Unharmed
truck.
can come over here.
And then between 2 Hellhounds, Tank Shock Charge, the shooting of the heavy intercessors on this turn. With good conversions, you remove this objective from our possession. You remove the assets from that corner of the board that you'll have for the rest of the game.
And then that means with a triangle, we would always be ahead, and you would have to find a way with what you have left to try to take one of the 3 from us.
You got it. You got it. With this, this mission just says 5 per objective.
Yeah.
Right. And so if you can hold 3, it doesn't matter what 3 they are. What you don't want to do is overcommit to the table, trying to hold too many objectives when only 3 of them are going to pay you.
Yeah.
Right. And so what we call that's a shifting triangle right there. You focus on this triangle as you have here, here, here. Right. And once you've got that, you can then shift in the direction of the next objective that you want to push. But basically, it
And
is
then we
a
got
resource
Terminators
game.
back there. That could
Yeah.
only delay us for maybe 1 or 2 more turns.
Just
and then
one
we can
turn.
do
Yeah,
one
turn.
Right.
basically.
Yeah. This turn, you're going to fight those. You're going to get up. Next turn, you're going to step to the objective. But again, that objective is useless if you've got 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Oh, okay.
This is points that won't even
It
hit your
doesn't even
scoreboard.
do points.
Right. All these guys, the only value
But
they have left.
it takes points away from you.
Mhm.
Yes,
That's what
exactly.
it does.
That's the main
Yeah.
part.
And you do have capture enemy outpost.
Yeah.
So you are going to be netting points for capture enemy outpost either this turn or
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
So again, a solid showing from the might, air quotes, of the Imperium.
Yay!
Air quotes.
Yay!
Spoken as a true orc player.
The might not.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you guys are in great shape.
So do you think, in your expert opinion, we would win this game?
Yeah, this game has
With
been
continued coaching from you.
This game is finished. Now, what we do have, like I mentioned at the top, we wanted to bring a toolbox list. We know that you guys are casual. You're getting into the game. And so what we want to do is we wanted to bring you a list that gave you an opportunity to see multiple aspects of the game.
Yeah.
We get some stuff
was
that's
fun.
some psychic abilities, some jumping around ability, and just give you an opportunity to
I love
to
your
get some
orcs,
reps
by
in
the
with
way.
us.
This kit bash is so cool. I
Thanks,
love
man.
it. It's inspired.
And do y'all have an MVP for the army?
Oh, yes. I love my Rogel Dorn. Love my Rogel Dorn. And against Horde armies, I cheated a little bit, and I used Flamers. I think the Flamers help.
I like my jump guys.
You like the jump dudes?
Yeah, I like the jump intercessors. I think they were pretty.
They definitely did a good job. I mean, you guys have got a pretty good. You guys have got a pretty good handle on the game. The reps that you guys have in not only 40K but other adjacent game systems gives you a lot of good information to like kind of build from. So
cool.
We might have to go a little less easy in the list build next
Yeah,
time.
no, for sure. Y'all will prep, and then we for sure
And
will
we'll mix
prep.
it up too. We'll like I like your idea. We'll flip sides.
So,
I think that'll
we're
be fun
gonna
as well.
actually award
Or-
choose the
or-
outcome because
I can refund the points since we didn't finish.
I think we would have won.
Yeah, I think
I
we
want to
would've
rerun.
won.
I want to
think
refund the
won.
points.
I think we would.
I
now
think we
I know
would've
we would have won.
I'm telling you,
We would
Now
have.
these guys, now,
They would.
I'm giving. They
they
think
would've
we
won.
would have won.
Yes.
But the asterisk is they helped us all the time. If they stayed silent and let us make our decisions, it could have been a completely different game.
I'm gonna lose
I
all
don't
my
care.
channel points.
I don't care.
That's why you were trying to do it, Patrick, because you're trying to get your channel points. Do it. They said,
Don't make me click it.
yes, yeah, all your channel points are
There you go.
that's great, man. We appreciate all that support definitely
yes,
from the
yes.
chat.
Yes,
Definitely.
guys. I know it's later and but thank you so much, Hobby Goblins, for
Check
coming
them
by.
out. Support them.
Chat, if you guys can click the
we still got
pinned
the
comment, I think
pinned
it's
comment
up
still
there.
up there.
And then go visit their channel, subscribe to their channel. You can see high-level play all the time. You can see friendly matches and
Trash talk. Lots of
trash
trash talk.
talking
Nice.
and the floor dice, which is interesting. These guys sing over there,
Yes.
so some very
We
very
should
fun.
we
bits.
should involve hazing.
And I'm so happy that it's you guys that get to, hang out with us because you have high quality. I'm so, blown away by your, you're starting this year and you're already up to par. And I think it's
That means the world, man. We've worked really hard
yeah,
at
your
that.
production is really good.
The background is amazing.
for
They
only
have
like
the
9 months
coolest-
or something like
They have
that.
the
You
coolest
guys got,
props.
you're gonna have to either bring us some
don't
bolters
have any
or
cro- we
some.
don't have any
We'll have to figure some out.
yeah.
Well, we
Something
might
out.
we might have them in the Jeep for Champions Cup in September.
Nice.
And if we work something out and maybe stop by and see you again, it
Yeah.
might be a situation where we can show some stuff off.
Yeah,
man.
Oh yeah,
Alright, yeah,
Get
dude.
you. Yeah.
It was a ton of fun, and we
super
cannot
fun.
wait to play again in the
Yes.
future. Thank you guys so much for coming and kind of
We appreciate you
coaching
a lot.
us along on
Dude.
this on the larger 40K
Yeah,
game.
talk about a learning session.
It was a learning session. I learned a lot. I know we've already been doing 4 hours, but I already want to play
Yeah.
again. And
Yeah.
so
It
that's
was
a good
fun.
that's a
Super
good
fun.
sign.
Before we go out, let me just make sure we have a chance to thank you guys
Yes.
for,
Yes.
of course, hosting us, bringing us in.
Thank you.
Getting the opportunity to meet you guys has been fantastic. They say don't meet your heroes, but I'm lucky you guys aren't my heroes. You're my friends. So
Exactly.
I see a bright future for you guys, so I'm sure we'll see y'all again at some point.
It's
Because
fantastic.
you guys are doing it. Yeah.
So if we beat them the next time we play, then we will earn our jerseys.
Yeah.
Because
There
I
you go.
need
Yeah,
those
we have to get
jerseys.
some jerseys.
got to go
Yeah,
through
red
the
and
crucible of battle.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Appreciate you. And we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.